Hello there, Psycho Ghost Rider. How you doing today? How you doing? That's good. Good. How are the new drop rates? Do you know? Oh, I'm doing fine. I woke up not that long ago. That's why I'm starting now. But yeah, have you played? Have you seen what the new drop rates are like? They seem pretty good, but I don't think it affects the big Encore bosses. Don't care about the extra medium. That's what we need from this guy, the husky friend. That's what we need as a phosphine. Why are my textures not loading up? Yeah, hello Sonic. Yeah, that exploit did not last long. I was only told about it like the other day as well. I should have done a video on it. Dang it. I was waiting to, I was like, well, if they, you know, patch it, I'm not gonna make a video on it. And they did patch it. Dang it. RIP. Is this class mod any good on Rafa? And if it is, what should I be looking for? Gotta make dinner real quick, okay? Yeah, why are my textures not loading? So weird. It's booty cheeks? Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because I've never used it. So okay, I'm just gonna junk it then. Yeah, why are my textures not loading? It's weird. Do a quick save and quit. Hopefully that will fix it. There we go. Ooh, wow, he's technically dead. But because he's in the cocoon, he's still alive. And this thing can go in the trash as well. Need to get a new anarchy as well. That way I get a phosphine variant of that. Too bad this thing is just not kinetic. This thing would be doing so much damage. Man, I have to say the drop rates for these guys are pretty good. I could have sworn it said on the patch notes that the big Encore bosses weren't affected by the, increased drop rates, but it kind of feels like they are. Hopefully, if I get lucky enough, I may get a Midnight's Defiance. That'd be pretty sweet to get. That would be pretty sweet indeed. Jeez, man. Maybe give one for me. And not for Rafa, please. That'd be pretty sweet. Oh, that was a little early. I don't know why I did it so early. Oh, that was a big whiff. Big whiff on that first shot. I finally saw one for me. This one over here. Although it is the Avatar. Yeah, it is the Avatar. I just need to, like, duplicate my saves or something. That way I can have like multiple saves that have different builds and stuff. That's what I should honestly do. And then I just need a bunch for like the bank. Yeah, honestly, that's what I need to do. Oh! Oh, but it's not that good of one. Junk it. Elementalist. Oh. That's what that one is. No thanks. Come on. Super dash. There we go. Freaking extra medium. Oh, that was a big whiff as well. Dude just like juked me. Okay, gotta wait until this dude's in his cocoon. Oh, for a second I thought that was a knife. Always gotta check it just in case, because honestly, even though the knife got like nerfed, the knife is still like that good, to be honest. It did get a bit of a downgrade, but it's still like just that good. I think that's my second one so far of that. To be honest, the class mods are the things that are really dropping. And Torn Memento. I still need to do a video on that. Oh, come on. Always gotta fail the super dashes. It's like tradition around here. There's my third one. Jeez, that weapon is not good though. Only like a collectible. Just die, my friend. Just die. What? There we go. Hey, not bad. A forfer, not bad. Extra medium, was that 2 extra mediums? No, no. Not bad though, not bad. I wonder if you can get all 7 in one, like, run. I wonder if that's possible. Welcome back, Sonic. What you make for dinner? Cheese sausages. Ooh, nice. Oh, there's a sausage I buy at the store that I like. It's like a jalapeno and some other kind of cheese. I can't remember. Gruyere, I think it is. Jalapeno and Gruyere or something. And man, those things are good. Okay, well, this was a bad run. Pepper, bacon with cheddar. Ooh, whoops. That does sound pretty good as well. Although, I don't really like bacon, so if that was not in there, that'd probably be better for me, but that does sound pretty good. Man, he's doing that early. Finally getting some more husky friends, so that's good. More damage with the Borstel Ballista. Well, I mean, I just use the bod because that's just kind of what I always use. But you may be right. It's just a matter of finding it. Oh my god, item cards, go away. There. Yeah, since the drop rates were increased, I mean, depending on how long this takes, we can do some god roll farming as well. Probably do that for the next couple of days, try and get some better equipment and whatnot. Dude, you're too close, back it up. My God. The arena is just kind of too small. Just use the Rainmaker. Yeah, unfortunately, this arena is kind of small. It's not that big for the Borstel Ballista. Kind of too small. Although, I'm doing good, John. How you doing? Where is it? We could try the truck with the shotgun. See how that does. So I have one with shotgun, but unfortunately it's rad. Since I'm a kinetic build, if this only wasn't rad, it'd be like perfect. But yeah, I've tried it. You're doing good, John? That's good. Like here. I mean, it's still good, but like I said, it would be better if it was kinetic instead. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, though, I don't have one that's just pure kinetic, so... For the shotgun part, at least. I got this one. It's got SMG. Then I do have a fire one that does have a Jacobs part. Oh, I got this one as well, but no SMG. Yeah, it's unfortunate that Bloom Reaper was not, you know, like affected by the drop rate increase. That sucks. Not really a big fan of this scope, but it is what it is. Really nothing that time. Wow. I think it's my first time without getting a single legendary. Yeah, I mean, the Rainmaker is good, but you definitely need, like, a Jacobs part on it, or an SMG part, or, you know, Torgue stickies, or shotgun, or something else. It definitely needs, like, something on that. The sniper one does work pretty well, but, you know, having that secondary part is actually better. It's just like you gotta get through the shield. His shield is kind of tanky. Oh wow, the Mad Lad with a sniper secondary. Give that a try. Actually, I'm just gonna do a save and quit. We're gonna do a save and quit, that way we can get rid of all the loot. Let's see, how does this do? That thing just burns through sniper rounds. That's what that thing does. Yeah, that thing just burns through sniper rounds. Jeez. And I'm out of sniper rounds. Wow, back to back nothing. If you're not farming drill sites, you just use aim on. Yeah, that'd probably be a smart idea, to be honest, but I don't know. These days, I just mainly like play Vex. But yeah, I mean, that's not a half bad idea for farming efficiency for sure. I mean, I talked about it when you were making dinner, but I need, like, to, like, duplicate my saves and stuff. That way I can just have, like, multiple Vexes of... Oh, that's cash. Of multiple builds. And, like, the same for every other character. Yeah, I had to change the build. Did I change it? Yeah, I had to change it around because I had to do the jet setter item guide video. So that Amon's back to being heavy ordnance and no longer dragon's breath. Yeah, I just need to like dupe my saves and just make them, you know, different builds and whatnot. That's honestly what I should do one of these days. Because apparently there's a new save editor on Nexus mods that I was looking at where you can actually build guns in it. I don't know how well it works. Let me see here. If I go to the Nexus, Borderlands 4. It's got 1.1K downloads. Let's see. No, it looks like it's working pretty well. So yeah, I mean, if I do that where I just, you know, dupe my saves and stuff, I could just use the save editor and give them like god roll items. But that's not that fun. But I may do that just for like efficiency later on. Sadly, consoles, so no mods for me. Not unless you hack your Xbox. I don't know if you can actually like hack your Xbox. I know you can hack like PlayStations, because you can get like modded PS4s and PS5s. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to, you know, mod it, but that's up to the owner's discretion. If push my bear build as far as you can go, let's just say the items on him could fund 7 other characters if I wanted. What? Really? Dang, your bear's that good, huh? I know Moxie's having a lot of fun, he said, on this season of PoE 2, this league season. I saw that on Twitter. He says, yeah, he's just having a bunch of fun. Dang. Yeah, then I also saw Chadley on Twitter talk about it, how he loves doing gambling for PoE 2. Yeah, I mean, PoE 2 was a lot of fun. I did enjoy it playing Druid. How is the Gardener build going? by the way. Is that any good compared to like the transformations or no? Dang, really? Yeah, Druid is pretty strong. I don't know when they do patches for those games, if they do them like weekly or like monthly or however they do them, but I have a feeling that Druid is going to get nerfed pretty soon for sure. Druid's going to get like nerfed, bombarded. Oh yeah, now that you said that, I was just, you know, randomly scrolling on Twitter, and somebody was talking about Pee-wee, and it was like, why are the maps so large? They were basically like complaining that the maps were too large, and then they'd like confuse you and whatnot. And I was like, what? So I thought that was kind of interesting. A lot of people were saying in like the comment section, so what, you want like a straight line, a hallway? So I thought that was kind of interesting. Well, I wouldn't know, considering I've never played either or, so. Maybe next time. Which build? Maybe next time. Yeah, I didn't think the, you know, the maps were that bad either. But then again, I was, you know, just following the build you said to do, so. There was that. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, oh, almost 7, almost all of them, unless there's duplicates. Elementalist, that, extra medium. Oh, this one again, rip. Never mind. That was a lot of them though. Avatar, yeah, that was almost all of them. Almost. More stash tabs next season. Now that crafting is amazing. Definitely go for that currency. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I did any crafting, did I? Well, like, no, I didn't. Not really. So I wouldn't really know, but yeah. I mean, I would trust your word on it. Barely scratched the surface. I didn't do, I don't know, I guess. But I don't know if I'd really call it crafting, to be honest, what I was doing. Wow, just crafting and not doing anything else. I don't even think I made a hideout in PoE 2, did I? I don't think I did. Oh, in Act 4. I mean, I was there in Act 4. I just, like, barely got to Act 4. Well, no, I was, like, halfway through it. Or, I don't know. I was in there, for sure. I don't know how far I was into it, but I was definitely into it. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, then I was not really that far into it. Yeah, especially since, you know, the developers are going on break, so unfortunately nothing is going to change in the game until January, what, like 8th or something, I think they said. So yeah, unfortunately, it's literally just going to be like this until the next year. Like, they're not touching the game unless it's probably like something super important. Which you know, it does make sense because obviously, you know, it is the holiday time and people want to be with their families and stuff. So I do understand it. I'm not going to be like one of those people like, oh, how dare they go on break and spend time with their families? No, they have to be there at work, working every single day. Oh yeah, for sure. It's probably going to be like February before we get the second bounty pack, but you know, I'm talking like them actually doing something with the game. Because like January 8th, you know, the event goes away and then hopefully all the events and stuff switched. But we'll see. Honestly, I think the thing I'm really looking forward to is Pearlescence. It's like Pearlescence, Cash, and then the other stuff. Although I'm kind of excited to see their first like big DLC story pack thing come out and not like another bounty pack. But we'll see how it is. Not coming back till DLC 1 drops. Wow. Hold on here. Oh, actually, I could just do this. Oh, the road map's not there. Okay, hold on. Hold on. BL4 road map. Let me see here. Wow. Okay, you're not coming back until like the what is it called? Like Mad Ellie in the Vault of the Damned? So let's see here. Bounty Pack 2 and Pearlescence are going to drop at the same time, I think, from the looks of it. But I don't see that coming out until like February. Maybe like February 18th or whatever, like a Friday of February. If I check my account, let me see here. Let me check my calendar. Yeah, I don't see it coming out until February 13th or 20th. That'd be my guess. And then Mad Ellie in the Vault of the Damned, I don't see that coming out until like April, probably. But then again, I could be totally wrong, so don't take my word for it, but that's what I'm thinking. Really? You thinking March? I don't know, man. I don't know. A lot of people complain that they feel like most of the stuff they release is like not finished yet. So I'm thinking April. But honestly, I could be 100% wrong. I don't know. Pearlescents are hopefully gonna be stronger, and then phosphines are just like skins, you know? I don't like phosphines don't increase the damage or anything. I would hope, right? Okay, so this is my hope. I hope pearls are so good that they're like so rare to get, and I mean like rare, like BL1 rare. And you know, there's like a clear difference in power level between pearlescence and rare and legendary. There we go. If I could speak, geez. I hope they're like that. Kind of, you know, like how they were in BL1. Not like BL2 pearlescence, for sure. Because BL2 pearlescence kind of stink. Those things are kind of stinky. Oh. I'm hoping power level, to be honest. That is my hope. I'm hoping just the power levels are so different. Like, even if you get a bad roll on a pearlescent, I hope it's like better than an average roll on a legendary. And then, of course, like, if you get a god roll pearlescent, it's better than a god roll legendary. But who knows? I mean, pearlescents, for all we know, could be fixed parts. I hope not, but they could be. And then I hope we actually get, like, pearlescent grenades, because I don't think we've ever gotten a pearlescent grenade before. We've gotten pearlescent weapons, we've gotten pearlescent shields. Yeah, no grenades. No class mods, now I can think about it either. Maybe we'll get some pearl red kits and stuff, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what they, you know, plan on doing. Does it just say weapons on that roadmap? No, it just says pearlescent rarity. But we'll see. I don't know. Hopefully they're not bad. Hopefully they are good, but we'll see. Yeah, I know, unfortunately. BO4 is kind of lacking. You missed it yesterday. Somebody came into the chat on Twitch, and what did they say? What did they say? Ah, this is what they said. How does it feel to throw your money away on a game that nobody wants to play anymore? That's what they came in and told me. But I mean, that's like any game, if you think about it. Any game long enough will eventually, you know, be a game nobody wants to play anymore. Well, I just told them the truth. I was like, man, it's not that bad, you know. Considering I make videos on the game, I kind of like quadrupled my money. So even though I spent 130 bucks, you know, I've made more money from it. But I mean, that's basically just like any game. A game will come out and may be popular for a while. But, you know, unless they have like live service or something, games eventually do lose player count. I mean, you just think about it, like Call of Duty, the same thing. You buy it, eventually player count drops, they release something, and it goes up for a little while, then it drops, then they release a new one. Nobody's playing the old ones, really, because they want you to buy the new one that comes out like every 2 years. So, I mean, like, any game you buy, eventually, is gonna lose player count. And nobody's gonna want to play it anymore for something else. Although that's like most games. Not all games, but like most games. But yeah, that was like the first time somebody's ever come in and just been like that, so I was kind of surprised, but you know, it is what it is. Not that I really care, to be honest, but it is what it is. Oh, you want to know what else is pretty interesting? Like, when I first started my YouTube channel, I was just playing, like, games I've already played. So, like, one of them was Skyrim. And for whatever reason, my very, like, old first videos of Skyrim are, like, getting popular for some reason. They're actually getting a lot of views. I'm like, what? Kind of surprised. It's like PoE Leagues, the player count. Wow, 900k plus players at the start of league launch, and then at the end it's about 40k. It's just content that brings players. True that. True that. I mean, this game was like, what, number 4? It was like the number 4th bought game just for like November, which is pretty impressive. So, I mean, you know. Well, the game can pull in people, it's just they're not releasing content, unfortunately, which is like one of the major downsides. Oh yeah, Skyrim, same. Love Skyrim. Great game. But I'm just kind of surprised since those videos are like, I don't know. I wouldn't consider them the greatest videos ever, but I'm kind of surprised they're just pulling in views. Still. Because like the longest time they sat at like super low viewer count, but for whatever reason they're just getting views now, which is kind of surprising. But hey, you know, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that. Even though, you know, like I said, I bought the Super Deluxe Edition and whatnot, even if I wasn't making videos, if I found enjoyment out of it and got, like you said, at least 100 hours or even like 50 hours, I would call it, you know, money well spent, like you said. I mean, I don't have to buy a game, like, I know they're like 80 bucks these days, but I don't have to buy a game for like 60 bucks and then play it 3,000 hours straight without, you know, switching to anything else to call it, you know, a good game, if that makes any sense. But from like a business standpoint, since that's kind of what YouTube is kind of like a business, I would call it money well spent, regardless, just for like the sub count that I've gained and the viewers I gained and stuff like that. But I don't know. I mean, I bought the pre-sequel way back for PlayStation 3. And I think I like played it until like level 34 on Athena. And even then I was like, man, I don't care. Even though it wasn't the greatest game to me at the time, I still got however many hours out of it. I've gotten my money worth with this game, and I know that I'll be playing over the years. Yeah, I mean, eventually, like right now, there is no content. Really, everybody could agree to that. But, you know, in like 3 years, when the game is said and done, there's going to be stuff to still play. So, I mean, I don't know. honestly. It's because we don't have a Kim Kardashian skin in BL4, that's why. And we don't have V-Bucks. And we can't use microtransactions. On release, it wasn't really my favorite game either. Like I said, I only played until like level 33, 34, something like that. And I was like, man, this ain't really my game. So I dropped it for a long time, but it's not like I regretted buying it. There was like no regret in it because I still managed to, you know, beat the story and, you know, play it. I don't know how many hours I actually have on Steam for that game. I only have 175 hours on Steam for that game. Only 9,000. Now that I looked at, only 9,000, yeah. Unfortunately, the pre-sequel kind of suffers from the same thing the BL4 is suffering from right now. No content. Yeah, I mean, that's probably another reason why people are just so used to having like microtransactions and stuff in the game. Probably why. Probably doesn't help. Isn't there a Steam recap? Or is that not out yet? Because I'm kind of curious to see. I played it when I was a teenager. I have to play it again. Yeah, I replayed it when I started my YouTube channel. And the game, it does have a lot of good qualities, but it, you know, the same like thing, it has like equal amount of bad qualities as well, unfortunately. It kind of suffers a lot. But I mean, it's not bad, it's just kind of suffering from lack of content like BL4 is. And other stuff included as well that doesn't help. It's good, but equal bad, in my opinion. Just to like sum it all up. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. I mean, Fortnite is still rolling in the dough, so. And people will buy it just to have it, so. I don't know. But yeah, BL4 suffers, no content. Pre-sequel suffers because, unfortunately, the studio got shut down, so no content. Things like that. Although, I guess you could say BL1 kind of suffers a little bit from like that as well. I mean, there is the DLCs and stuff, but how many people actually like play the Underdome these days? It kind of suffers because it doesn't really have any endgame content either. Outside of like pearl farming and hybrid farming. But that one's a little bit more excusable, in my opinion, considering it came out in like 2009, and it was the first game of the series. Man, will you drop as the shiny, please? Some Darksiders 4 news next year. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't think I have a game that I'm looking forward to next year, now that I can think of it. Hold on, let me see here. Is there a game I'm looking forward to releasing next year? Oh, there's Res 9, actually. I forgot about that one already. Res 9. Right? Isn't it 9? Yeah. Res 9. Looking forward to that one. And that's all I can really think of. I'm not really too invested in GTA 6. I stopped playing like years ago, so I'm not really worried about that one. Perfected their formula that most games in that genre have failed to do. Well, it's funny because Fortnite was originally like a zombie tower oh my god. Fortnite was originally a zombie tower defense game, but they saw that PUBG was getting super popular, so they switched over, and unfortunately they just somehow did it better. Not that I really care, honestly, for battle royales, to be honest. Wolverine, Darksiders 4, PoE2, Endgame rework. Oh yeah, Neo 3, okay. It's not a bad one. I mean, I don't really care too much about Wolverine. I'm not like that invested in it. I mean, I think it looks good from what I've seen, but I didn't play any of like the Spider-Man games either. Darksiders 4, I don't know, we'll see. PoE 2, I can look forward to that as well, since PoE 2 is pretty good. Neo 3, I'll have to take a look at it before anything. And GTA 6, GTA is no longer for me. I mean, I did play 5 way back in the day when it first released. And maybe Copium Dark Souls 4. Dude, that game is not coming out. They're done with Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3 ended it, man. They ended it. That is straight copium, my guy. That is straight copium. Yeah, okay, sure. I'm telling you, at the end of the, boy, what's it called? The DLC, the Ring City DLC. You kill Gale to get the Dark Soul. That way you can give it to the Painter Girl in the Ashes of Arendelle DLC. And what she's doing with the Dark Soul is painting a brand new world. It's like you destroy the world and she paints a new one. Or whatever. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately the Dark Souls timeline is like done. Same, but GTA 6 will never be able to live up to the hype. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I don't think so either. But we'll see. It's kind of like there's a reason why there's no Half-Life 3, because people hyped it up so much that anything they do produce is just going to be a disappointment. We didn't think we would an Elden Ring DLC. Then we basically got a second game from Elden Ring, so let's go to Let Miyazaki Cook. Really? I always thought Elden Ring was gonna get a DLC. I was not expecting Night Rain, sure. That one I can't agree with, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I think Bloodborne 2 is more possible than Dark Souls 4 for sure. I don't know though. They could drop something, but I feel like if FromSoft was gonna release something, they would have done it at the Gamer Awards or whatever the thing was called. The Game Awards, the Gamer Awards. He said there's no chance Elden Ring would get DLC, then boom, later that week the trailer drops. No, I did not see that. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what they plan on doing, but I don't know. I think if they were to make something, hopefully it'd be a different IP, to be honest. Like, don't get me wrong, Dark Souls, good. I love the trilogy and whatnot. I didn't play Demon Souls. I love Bloodborne. Love Elden Ring. Didn't play Sekiro. But I'm kind of hoping for a new game, to be honest. Something else. Yeah, unfortunately, same for Elder Scrolls 6, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna buy it, but, yeah. That game probably is not going to be released until probably like 2030, to be honest. Since the the trailer dropped in 2018, they've probably done like nothing with it. I mean, I think Todd's too busy with the Fallout show. That's probably his main focus right now, to be honest. And funnily enough, it takes place in Los Angeles, and then they're going to New Vegas. The two places that Bethesda did not make games of. Which is kind of hilarious. I didn't watch it. I didn't know if it was going to be any good or not, so I just didn't watch it. But, I mean, we'll see, because, you know, New Vegas is pretty big. It's honestly probably the biggest Fallout game. And since they are going to New Vegas, it's probably going to bring in a bunch of people to watch it. But we'll see what Todd does with it. Since a lot of people feel like Todd is going to ruin New Vegas. But we'll see. I mean, who knows? Who knows there, John? 6 could be good. It could be good, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, back to Fallout. A lot of people feel like Todd is jealous of New Vegas for whatever reason. And, well, I say for whatever reason, but New Vegas was, like I said, probably the biggest Fallout game ever created. So, you know, a lot of people feel like because he was jealous of it, he's gonna ruin New Vegas in the show. That's why, like I said, LA and New Vegas, even though they're like the two locations in the show, those are the places Bethesda never made games of. That's why he's doing, you know, LA and New Vegas. Oh yeah, like I said, that's probably not going to come out until like 2030, if that. What I mean, if you want to make a game, you can make a game. New Vegas was created in 18 months. So I mean, if people wanted to make a game, they could pop out a game. Is New Vegas a buggy mess? Yes, but it was created in 18 months. Honestly, that's what we really need, is a New Vegas remaster. That's what we really need. I think that game would make a ton of money. I don't want to play New Vegas now. Pragmata? What is that game? Hold on. I've never heard of that game. Pragmata. What is this game? Oh, no. Okay, never mind. I've seen this game. Never mind. Isn't there's a demo out? No, yeah. That trailer, I don't know what they were thinking. Yeah, isn't there a demo out for this game? Yeah, no, never mind. I've seen this game. I just didn't know it was called this Pragmata. Did not realize that's what it was called. But yeah, never mind. I've seen that game. Oh, the demo is very short. It is not very long at all. It is very, very short. Less buggy than Bethesda can do with a game they spent half a decade making. True. Well, I don't know. It kind of depends. But yeah, true. But a Fallout New Vegas remastered, like I said, would just bring in money. That thing would just rake in the dough. It would be absolutely, like, insane how much money that thing would make. Like, they wouldn't even have to, like, really touch it. All they would have to do is just give, like, graphical improvements and, like, fix some bugs and, you know, stability, and the game would honestly be fine. Don't touch it. Leave it as it is. Just give it a, you know, quick graphics update. Maybe add, like, sprinting. Fix some bugs in there. And yeah. I mean, if they wanted to add new stuff like they did for the Oblivion remake, they could, I guess, for, like, the deluxe version. But for the most part, just, you know, leave it as is. Might have to do a save and quit after this.
Wanna die?
There we go. Despawn all of that loot.
Great call, champ.
Oh, of course. Dude is dead, and now he gets another health bar. Yeah. Like I said, it kind of feels like they should have released the game next year, to be honest. That way they could have had, like, you know, more time to make the new content and then release it better and more often. But it is what it is. I mean, I've said this before, but like BL2, right? The game comes out, and then I think it's like a week later, there's a huge update, a huge patch, and then like a month after release, you get Gauge, and then like a week after that, you get the Pirate DLC, and then a month after that, you get the Torg DLC, and then it's like 2 months after that, Hammerlock, and then 5 months after that, we got the Tina DLC. And then that's all I can remember, to be honest. I don't remember when the OP levels, and I don't remember when Krieg came out, unfortunately. Did it? I don't really remember BL3 either, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really remember that stuff either. But, you know, in like, what, 2 years, I guess it won't really matter anymore because the DLCs and all the content will be out. It's just gonna suck that it's gonna, you know, take that long to actually get it out, but it is what it is. Really? It was that soon? Really? Let me see here. Hold on here. Maybe if I look it up online, we'll see here. Let's see if I look it up. Borderlands 3 roadmap. Do. Oh yeah. So the game releases. You get your Bloody Harvest, you get your Malawan Takedown, and then after Malawan Takedown, we got DLC number 1. And that was, you know, in the winter of 2019. Because I think the game released in like September. So yeah, it releases. Then the next month, we get the Bloody Harvest. And then probably in November, we got Melon 1 Takedown, and then we get DLC 1. And then let's see here. Then in the March of the next year, we get Guns, Love, and Tentacles. Then in April, we get Mayhem Mode 2.0. Then also in April, we get Revenge of the Cartels. And then in that May of 2020, we get Guardian Takedown. And then there's no longer a roadmap image anymore. Good morning, Ambush. How you doing, Ambusher? Let's see. I don't know. I don't know either. I'm trying to get a shiny husky friend, since, you know, the Guardian bosses are, you know, going to be the big encore bosses of the month, basically. Right now, I'm just trying to look up BL3 content release dates. Okay, so this is major content and release dates. Base game releases on September 13th. Then December 19th, we get the first DLC. In March of 2020, we get DLC number 2. In June, we get Bounty of Blood. I've got to go. My meds just kicked in, so I'm probably just going to pass out in a few minutes. So have a good one, everybody, and may the RNG gods bless you all. All right, thanks, Sonic, for stopping by. I do appreciate it, as always. But yeah, I mean, you were indeed correct. They did kind of, like, release content for BO3 pretty quick. No, not today. But thanks, though. Not today. Yep, thanks for asking, but nope, not today. Just gonna be trying and farming some shinies if, you know, I get lucky enough to get one. But yeah, thanks for asking. I was kind of hoping by now he would drop the shiny, but I guess not. I am getting the husky friend to drop, just unfortunately bad RNG. I hope we get to farm Radix today, but we'll see. We'll see. Come on, I know you want to drop it. Extra medium rip.
You're so impressive.
Thank you, Bod. Yeah, come on. Nope, nope. There we go. Yeah, I was hoping this guy would drop the shiny quicker. That way we could go farm Radix, and then maybe after Radix do some god roll hunting, but something tells me that's not going to be what happens today. I guess god roll hunting's going to have to wait. Oh, he actually caught me.
No way you'll miss now.
Surprised he actually caught me there. Ooh, that's what I thought.
Behold!
Oh, well, this one does have Jacob's part, but that does not save it, to be honest. Having a Jacob's part does not save you. Because the husky friend is kind of bad. And by that, I mean it's really bad. Put that there. There we go. Oh, wow, another one with Jacobs on it. Kind of surprising. There we go. Of course, it was on the last one as well. Yeah, that could go in the trash. That's our second legendary out of the red chest, though. And they both happen to be fire element. Weird coinkadink. Sniper rifle status effect damage. That kind of helps with this, but gun ADS is... Oh, that was cash. RIP. Well, at least I'm getting my cash back. That way, when I do eventually go down again and die, I can lose like half of it in one go. So there's that, I guess. Oh, that was bad. That was a bad one. What? That caught me? For reals?
Love a good switch up.
Can sell that as well. Okay, that's 3 legendaries out of a red chest. Well, I guess technically 4 if we count the legendary enhancement. Too bad it's not like Amp or something or Enrage. Nova. Wow, honestly, maybe I should just stick to using the complex route. That thing seems to be doing a lot of damage on its own. Although I do like using the Rainmaker. The Rainmaker is pretty fun to use. Gets damage reduction when he's doing that. Oh. Yeah. I ain't keeping that thing around. That thing sucks. Oh, kunai, yeah. No thanks. Really? White rarity items? 2 of them at that? Jeez. Bad RNG for that one. Yoink. What? He was still there for a second. I got body blocked by him. Did not know that he was still there. You're gonna drop it this time, right? Come on, man. I know you want to. That is not it. No! Man, he's quick though with the cocoon thing. He's quick. He's quick with that. What the? Bugbear? Oh no, the Onslaught. Oh, it's got a Jacob's part. Yeah, it's got a Jacob's part. That's not that bad. I wish it was kinetic, but... But it is what it is. Take that for the Jacob's part. It's a nifty little SMG. Nice try. Of course. Nice try. I wonder if it'd honestly be faster to just save and quit. Probably would be, to be honest. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, watts for dinner? Doesn't have siphon or amp on it, though, but... that's pretty cool. Just no siphon or amp on it. I mean, I was thinking about just saving and quitting, but after getting that Watts for dinner, maybe it is just good to check the red chest just in case. Not like they give, you know, legendaries every time or anything, but you never know. That hit me. Rip. Oh, really? I missed that? Thought I could have jumped and just grabbed it, but I guess not. Ooh, barely. Sub passes on that weren't really the greatest. I think you go in the trash.
Dead time.
Nice, that was a really good one. Nice. That's actually not half bad. Divider, repeater, and exacting. It's not actually half bad. Oh man, I'm getting kind of hungry though. Getting kind of hungry over here. Yep, not gonna be enough. Not enough damage. Felt a little bit of lag when I was coming in here, so maybe it's time for another save and quit. I'm thinking so. Is the root better than the rooker for this? I don't know. Actually, let me give him a test out. Let me get back to you on that one. It kind of depends. Like, sometimes I can kill him before he goes into the cocoon with the complex root, and then sometimes I can't. It kind of can. It just kind of. Oh my god. It kind of just depends. There we go. Jeez. Well, let me try with the rooker after this to give you like a more definitive answer. Because recently the rooker did get a little bit of a nerf, so it can't spawn any more projectiles on crits if it has a Jacob's part, which it does. Unfortunately, it hurt it a little bit. Yeah, I know. With the rooker, you can use another weapon. I know. Let me see here. Just out of curiosity, now that you said that, how well does the rooker actually do? Look at that. It's like almost completely missing him in some of his stuff. Like, the Rooker is still good, it's just nowhere as good as it once was, unfortunately. So I don't know, it feels like the root is better for this. I mean, the Rooker is still good, don't get me wrong, it's still good. It's just, in the past, before it got nerfed, it would do a crit, and then if you had a Jacob's part, it would spawn another needle. And that's why it was so good. But now, unfortunately, it no longer does that. So yeah, it's not as good as it once was, unfortunately. But I mean, that doesn't mean that you can't pair them up. It's just some of the poses this guy does, unfortunately. The needles, for whatever reason, don't actually hit him. So there's also that to consider as well. So yeah, I mean, the Rooker in the past was like an S tier weapon. Now I would say it's kind of like a, I don't know, maybe an B tier, A, B tier, something like that. I mean, it's just like the same thing what happened to the Kickballer. If you got a Jacob's part, it would just ricochet infinitely. And then they got rid of that and, you know, it kind of just dropped down. Oh, that was a big whiff. Yeah, it just kind of depends on your luck with the complex route, where you shoot and where the other projectiles go and whatnot. An amp extra medium. Rip. Man, I feel like when a boss only has like one weapon to get as a shiny, that's when it's like honestly the worst. Like I farmed what's the name of that boss? The one that drops basically the 3 legendary assault rifles, and I got all of those in like 2 hours. But it's like always when I fight a boss that only has like one drop, it takes forever. It's like, what the heck? The game's rigged, man. It's rigged. There we go. Nice. Yeah, when he does that move, it takes up so much of his time that I can actually kill him much faster. I think that's the strat that I've been finding out. And then you have to like shoot above his back, like where the base of his tail is. Just kind of depends if he wants to do it or not. Bro, is that the kaleidoscope? Oof. That definitely deserves to go in the trash. Oh, bad RNG. Bad RNG. Did not get enough good shots off. just for fun, because someone did tell me that they feel like hard for whatever reason. You get more legendary drops. So I just kind of want to test it out, see if that's true or not. We'll do a couple runs on hard, see if it's true. Okay, 3. That's pretty common. I've been getting 3 pretty often. Okay, 2. So far, it feels about the same. Yeah, honestly, it feels kind of like the same. Because the big Encore bosses are not affected by the event. They don't get an increase in their drop chance. Unless they're bugged or something, but it feels honestly about the same. Yeah, honestly, it feels pretty much the same. At least on this guy. Right off the bat, nice. Not nice. Oh, just barely. Just barely. Nothing? Backpack full, backpack's full. You son of a gun. Yep, he's gonna cocoon, yep. It's okay, we're just gonna have to go into AC 130 mode. least give me one shiny today. At least give me one. That's all I ask. Because I already have Origo done. So luckily I don't have to do Origo. It's just Radix and Inceptus. I don't think it's gonna happen today. I think this is gonna be like a two-parter for sure. Oh, well, it's not like the boss is going anywhere. Getting a little laggy in here. I have to do another save and quit soon. We'll just do it now. We'll just do it now. Got another little hitch there for a second. Definitely felt that one. Interesting. Oh, that was cash. Rip. Oh, a Hellwalker. Say what? Interesting. Don't even think about it. Trying to go in your cocoon. Don't even think about it. getting a ton of cash, though. And yet, if I go down once, it's all gone. Nothing? Nothing. Kind of wish he wasn't in the center, yeah, because then he starts, like, immediately starting to do that, yeah. Backpack's full, I think. Just not enough damage quick enough. Not that it matters. I wonder... No, never mind. I was gonna say, I wonder if I should just do cash, but... No. The big encore bosses are not affected by the event. Totally forgot about that till, like, I thought of the idea and started mentioning it, but no. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Kind of sucks that I missed my amp shot, but it's not that bad. Oh boy, it is getting laggy up in here. It is getting laggy. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what was going to happen. All right, we're probably gonna call this the last one for today because I'm getting kind of hungry and I need to eat breakfast. I'm like starving over here. And this dude does not want to drop it for me. Unless. Nope. All right, yeah, this is probably what I'm gonna call it for today. I am absolutely starving over here. So yeah, thank you everybody for stopping by. I do appreciate it as always. And then I hope to see you guys next time. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it as always. Yeah. Hopefully next time he actually drops it for me because, whew. But yeah, starving. Have to get something to eat for sure. And then we'll be back eventually. I don't know. Sometime.